guys, welcome back. It's currently the 13th of January and it's 11 degrees outside. It's never been known in fucking England this like. Keep it up England, you're doing good. Someone made a comment about wearing my seatbelt when I'm driving, about younger people watching and that, and tell you what it is, you're right. I should always wear my seatbelt, and I don't know why I didn't that time, but I normally do. So if you're watching, wear your belt. I've had a few questions about what modifications I've done to the car, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. I'll start with when I bought it. Remember, I've had the car 15 years. When I bought it, it looked standard, apart from it had an RS500 front bumper, splitter and lower rear spoiler. It had standard wheels, but it looked like they'd been on the Titanic. They were knackered. They were all like rotten, and they weren't rotten, they were just oxidised. There was no lacquering out on them. I got them refurbished. It was about 240 quid to get them refurbished. And about 2 years later, I sold them for 270 quid. With tyres, with the locks and everything, do you know what I mean? I mean, now, I don't know what they're going for, I don't even look. But I sold them to put the wire to my wheels, what I've got now. But also had a stainless steel exhaust on when I bought it, and it was like a proper horrible drain pipe, Jap style thing. So obviously I've changed that. So now on the car, it's got a 3.5-inch Scorpion, which is pretty much standard for a Cosy if it's not on the standard exhaust. It's what people go for. So it's got that exhaust, it's got a K&N filter. It's got all the RS500 genuine front bumper, splitter, lower spoiler and rear spoiler. It's got 17-inch image split rims, which are, I bought these 10 years ago, and they recommended the sizes. I was like, I don't want to cut my kit. I don't want to cut any of the car to get these wheels on. Like no bother. So they sent the wheels out, put the tyres on. I was like, fuck, they look mint. But honestly, I've had to roll the arches, I've had to trim the kit, which is a shame, but it's worth it for me. It's also stage 1 tuned. It's like 259 brake horsepower, or it was. It hasn't been tuned in a long time. It really does need tuning. It's finding somewhere that's local that you can trust. Do you know what I mean? Leave some in the comments, guys, who you use. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to know if you'd recommend someone, especially if they're in the northeast of England, because I'm not. I know there's good tuners, but I'm not driving for 3 hours in this. It's just a nightmare to drive on the motorway. It's also got gas gold coilovers. When I bought it, it had conies on, and it was standard height, but they were like, it was coney shockers with standard springs or something like that. It was like standard height with coney shockers. But then I got talking to some lad, and he had some leader coilovers, which were the shit back in the day, and he wanted like 150 quid for them. They was used, but they were still in good nick, so I bought them. But they must have came off like a Formula 1 car, because I swear to God, they were rock hard. They were just awful. So I sold them. And while I had these leaders on, I'd fitted the wheels, and they didn't catch. Then I put once I trimmed the kit, they didn't catch. But then I put conies on, and it was too soft, and it was just catching, and it's knocked on my tyres. It's due some tyres, actually, the car in the back. Not because they're worn, it's just the side walls are just all rubbed away off catching in the arches. But then recently, about 2-3 years ago, I put some gas golds on. And I know people say coilovers are too hard and that, but honestly, it's what these recommended, and they're comfier than the conies, and they're spot on. They're absolutely spot on. I know they're expensive, but they're spot on. But apart from that, it's pretty much just a standard car. It's had the diff rebuilt and a bit stiffened up a bit, so it's not it's a bit more limited slip or whatever you call it, do you know what I mean? It's also got a 20 quid Sony head unit that I got from eBay. The reason I went with this was it looks old, it kind of fits in with the car. Didn't want something we get flashy lights and pictures and that scrolling across, do you know what I mean? Just something nice and period looking, as you would say. It's painted up underneath from the back bumper to just before the engine pretty much. I didn't paint the engine, I haven't took all that out yet. There's no reason to take it out, it's still spot on. That's it, guys, thanks for watching. If you could do us a favour, just give us a like and subscribe, it really helps. Cheers. Oh, you might remember with the alternator, in my last video, the screws were just slightly too short to get the bracket on. The cover. I emailed the alternator people. I mean, they were alright, but all they've said is just send the alternator back, but then it's taking the alternator back off, then I'm without an alternator. So I'm just going to figure something out. Someone mentioned some recessed nuts. So that's something I'm going to look into. I might be a bit, I don't know if I managed to upload next week because her indoors wants a log burner fitted, so I'm going to be ripping out the fireplace and that, but I'll do my best to do something for you. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.